bullshit, man. Who's another Roman? So if your lineage does not go back to that, what is your nationality? Black man? Latino man? Native American man? Let me get that in the book of Jeremiah. Got that? Book of Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and 4. It says, even thou, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage. So we're going to discontinue from our heritage. What's that? Calling yourselves Israelites. Calling themselves Yeshua Allah. Alright? But what we call ourselves Jamaican. When Jamaica is nothing but a reservation. Trinidad is nothing but a reservation. The Virgin Islands is nothing but a damn reservation for black people. Haiti. Yo, Haiti, it literally means hell, man. That's what Haiti means. It means hell. Alright? The land of Brazil means iron. Well, the Spanish, or the Dutch, I should say, got iron, and they minded of iron, man. Minded of the iron, man. So, what the hell is your nationality, man? Puerto Rico means port of riches. All right, is that what you are? You a port of riches? That's a place, not a nation. You know. Jeremiah chapter 7. You know what? Let me hold this and look at Deuteronomy. It's all about prophecy. It's all about prophecy. And that's why we know that we're the people of this book right here. Right? Let me finish off there a little bit and I'll find out exactly where it is. The book of Jeremiah 17 and 4, it says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I'll cause thee to serve thy enemies. Right? That's Deuteronomy 20 and 68. We're going to serve our enemies in slave ships. Alright, after being transported to the Americas, yeah, that's right, we're the Jews of the Bible. Moab, Mawa'aba. Alright, that's what you guys are according to the Bible. You Chinese people, you're the Moabites, the children of Lot. Read it up. Know your history, right? This is the book of Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I'll cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, man. So we angered the Heavenly Father by worshiping other gods, man. Or idols, I should say. And what happened, man? Put us in the state that we're in today, man. All right, captivity. So, we'll be here, I believe. This book of Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou should become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. Alright, so to be called a black, alright, or Latino is a byword. Alright. In fact, the word Latino goes back into Latin, which goes back to Spain. Alright, the indigenous people of the Latin American continent do not go back to Spain. Alright, their language does, and even the religion of Catholicism goes back to Spain, Europe, or Rome, but it has nothing to do with them, man. So here it is, we're calling ourselves a byword, a proverb, man. In fact, to call yourself Latino is pretty much you accepting that you're captive, all right, and you're a slave, because that's a terminology that they use for slaves, man. When you're taken over as a slave, they give you their names, like they did to us, right? They give you a Spanish name. They give you a Spanish language, their culture, and their religion, man. And they give you their gods. Right? And that's what happened to us. You know? It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all the nations where the Lord shall lead thee. Come, man. Let me jump to the book of Deuteronomy 28:68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Egypt is America. All right? You look on your American dollar bill, and what do you see on there? You see a pyramid. And that pyramid represents the captivity, or even the land of Egypt, with the all-seeing eye, the capstone. That goes back to the captivity that our people served in the land of Egypt, which America is modern day Egypt, man. You got the obelix, which is what? The worship of the male phallic symbol. You know? It says this. Okay. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies, right? So we're going to be sold unto our enemies, not our friends, right? And thou shalt be sold unto your enemies for bondsmen and bondswomen, and no man shall buy you, meaning they're not going to buy your freedom. That's why you got black people protesting up to this day, man. Understand they're not equal, they're not American citizens, right? They're not treated as equals in America. Also in Toronto, man, you had a so-called black woman thrown off a balcony by a police officer, man. That's why you got protesting in Toronto right now, man. Right? So it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. That Egypt represents slavery. Right? Again with ships. Right? The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Alright, the Greyhound, the DeWalt ship, the Sweet Baby Jesus ship. All those ships brought the children of Judah from the west coast of Africa all the way to America, man. That's why, the scripture saying the land of our captivity, we're going to remember ourselves. Not only that, we're going to come to realize who the devil is, who the son of perdition is, the son of corruption. Because even going back to the beginning, the whole reason why the flood came was because of the serpent, man. Cain, that wicked line. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. Meaning we're not going to see our homeland again. We're not going to go back to the land of our nativity, man. All right, our natural home, man. Meaning that we're none but pilgrims out here, man. We're strangers. We're aliens to this country. We don't belong here, man. It says, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. For bondsmen and bondswomen, no man shall buy thee. Right? No man shall buy thee. Let's go back to the book of Thessalonians again. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. I believe I looked up the word perdition and the etymology. It says perdition. The word is apolla. It means from a presumed derivative, ruin or loss. Physical, spiritual, or eternal. Eternal loss. Which would go to what? That would go back to the Edomites. Damnation. Destruction. Perish. Pernicious waste. Waste. Alright, waste. Reminds me of what? Ishashua. Alright, waste away is he. Destroying, utter destruction. a perishing ruin, destruction of money, of vessels. Destruction of vessels. So Apollo, let's say Apollo. Apollo. It's verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. What does he do? First thing he does is he takes the images, alright? The true depictions of the saints. And what does he do? He puts his images. Let's jump to the book of Maccabees.